Thank you so much. My name is Moise Kenneth, and I'm going to be recording this video script on how to make coffee and how to clean a coffee maker. First and foremost, I'm a student in College for America, that is in southern New Hampshire, and welcome. So the first step in the process of making coffee, of course, is to brew your coffee espresso as per the stovetop and automatic espresso or a coffee maker instructions, of course. Then add sugar to a measuring cup using a half a tablespoon of sugar for each dimensive cup you plan on of course using. So use more if you feel like the sugar is not sweeter, or if you want your drink to be like sweet. And another step is to add a little of the brewed espresso to the sugar, and quickly stir. Of course, you have to stir, then create a frothy like a spuma. And you can also stir you can also stir too much, so on the side of the caution, and stir and continue to do so that it can really come out very well. Then after that, you slowly pour the rest of the coffee over the spore, then stirring it and to make sure all the sugar dissolves into the drink. And a thinner layer of foam should also float on the top. And of course, lastly, you lastly pour a decimeter espresso cups, and carefully topping each with foam, and serve immediately. So that's how you should those are the steps that you should follow, like making coffee. So like now I'm going to take you through how you're supposed to clean your coffee maker. Of course, now you've finished making your coffee, so you have your coffee maker and it's like been used, so you have to clean it so that you can be able to use it like for the next time. So let me take you through the steps. And the first step is after making coffee, it is always good to clean up, of course. And of course, here are the safe steps. Disassemble the coffee maker by separating the filter basket carefully, and to prepare them for cleaning. So another step is that discard any coffee remains that is in the coffee. And another step is dump all any coffee remainings in the cup. Of course, I feel like a quarter of the coffee of the carafe within distilled white vinegar, yeah. So also pour in a quarter amount of water, of course, so that the carafe is half filled, and also pour the vinegar, of course, solution into the water reservoir of the coffee maker. So another step is that assemble the coffee maker and switch it to on the blue cycle. And after doing that, of course, there's another step that is like fill the carafe like halfway with plain water, and also pour the water from the carafe into the water server. And of course, the next step is that pause the brewer cycle, of course, halfway through. Then the next step is that let the water sit for like around 30 minutes, and before resuming the brew cycle, of course. And the next step is that when the cycle is complete, make sure that you discard the vinegar water collected in the carafe. Then of course you have to dig a sponge into a hot dish spoon solution, and make by diluting liquid dish soap, I mean, with an equal amount of hot water. Then the next step that follows is that clean the carafe with the Sadis sponge, of course, to remove the coffee residues and stains. Then also clean. The next step is like clean the filter and the filter basket with the soap, of course, sponge, as well as to get the stale coffee grains in the coffee maker. Then the next step is that you have to thoroughly Renews the calafe, then fill and the filter and the filter basket under running water to wash off the dish of course soap. Then another thing is that dampen a clean kitchen towel with a little water. So that's when you're coming to the end of the process, you have to use a clean towel of the kitchen towel, of course. Then there of course, after that, after cleaning it, then reassemble the coffee maker and brew yourself as much as needed cup of the perfect coffee you've been like waiting for, of course. And the last step is to wipe the exterior of the coffee maker and clean with the damp towel of the kitchen towel. So those are the steps these are the simple steps that you should follow so that you can be able to clean and assemble back your coffee maker. Thank you so much for listening. Those are the few steps that you should follow to make and also clean your coffee maker. Thank you so much.